Should I proceed or walk away? Belentino Index. A proprietary 10-factor, 100-point investment scoring system built on institutional methodology adapted for individual investors. 10 factors. 5 categories. For verdicts. 1 definitive answer. Premium buy, strong buy, conditional buy, or reject. No ambiguity. No gut feeling. Just structured, calibrated assessment. Every property investor faces the same fundamental question. Is this deal good enough? Good enough to commit capital? Good enough to stake reputation? Good enough to spend months of your life bringing it to completion? And yet most investors answer this question with nothing more than instinct. They check the price, walk the street, estimate the refurb, and then they guess. Some investors keep spreadsheets. Some use checklists. Some ask fellow investors. But none of these approaches provide a consistent, calibrated framework. A framework that captures every dimension of investment quality, location, finance, potential, risk, and exit in a single, comparable score. That framework is the Belentino Index. Here is how it works. Enter your property details, address, postcode, asking price, property type. Select your investment strategy and deal source. Then score each of 10 factors on a 1 to 10 scale. Every factor includes detailed scoring guidance, plain English descriptions for every level from 1 to 10. A score of 1 means very weak. A score of 10 means outstanding. The system aggregates your scores into a total from 10 to 100 and delivers 1 of 4 verdicts. This is not opinion. This is methodology. 10 factors, grouped into 5 categories. Location and setting, 3 factors covering micro-location, street quality, and tenure mix. Financial and lending, 2 factors covering mortgageability and profit potential. Value-add potential, 2 factors covering expandability and design scope. Cost and risk, 1 factor for cost predictability. Exit strategy, 2 factors covering buyer pool depth and exit liquidity. Each factor is equally weighted by default. But pro users can adjust weights from half times to double, prioritizing the factors that matter most to their strategy. Location and setting. 3 factors that capture the character and trajectory of where your investment sits. Location micro examines the immediate surroundings within a 5-minute walk, street quality, neighbors, noise, parking, outlook. A score of 1 means hostile or derelict surroundings. A score of 10 means premium micro-location, highly sought after. Location street assesses the broader area, transport links, schools, employment, area trajectory. Private versus social evaluates the tenure mix, private ownership density, social housing proximity, and the impact on values and buyer demographics. These 3 factors together determine whether the location supports or undermines your investment thesis. Financial and lending. 2 factors that determine whether the numbers actually work. Mortgageability scores lender appetite, standard construction, valuation confidence, buyer financing ease. A score of 1 means the property is unmortgageable. A score of 10 means institutional quality. This matters because your exit depends on the next buyer being able to secure a mortgage. Profit potential scores the return, gross margin, ROI, value-add delta, risk-adjusted return. A score of 1 means guaranteed loss. A score of 10 means a generational deal with 40% plus margin. Together, these 2 factors tell you whether the deal is financially viable and whether it can be financed. Value-add potential. 2 factors covering physical and aesthetic upside. Expandability scores the scope for physical extensions, loft conversion, rear extension, side return, garage conversion, permitted development rights. A score of 1 means a listed building with 0 expansion scope. A score of 10 means exceptional potential, subdivision, change of use, major development. Design potential scores the aesthetic transformation scope, layout improvements, natural light, open plan potential, period features, curb appeal. A score of 1 means fundamentally poor design that cannot be improved. A score of 10 means magazine-worthy potential. These factors together define your value creation opportunity. Cost and risk. One critical factor, cost predictability. How clearly can you scope the refurbishment? How likely are overruns and surprises? Structural unknowns, asbestos risk, access difficulty, all erode your margin. A score of 1 means unknown scope, impossible to budget. A score of 10 means turnkey, virtually zero cost risk. Then exit strategy, 2 factors. Exit buyer pool scores the depth and diversity of your target market. Multiple demographics, rental demand, property type popularity, price bracket activity. Exit liquidity scores the speed to exit, days on market, local transaction volume, seasonal patterns, mortgage availability. A strong exit means your money comes back quickly and predictably. For verdicts, each calibrated against over 100 completed projects. 80 to 100, premium buy. The crown icon. Exceptional opportunity, proceed with confidence and speed. 65 to 79, strong buy. Solid investment, strong fundamentals across most factors, proceed to detailed due diligence. 50 to 64, conditional buy. Proceed with caution, some factors need investigation, only buy if weak areas can be mitigated. 10 to 49, reject. Walk away. Too many weaknesses. Your capital deserves better. The system also flags any factor scoring 3 or below as a critical risk flag, and factors scoring 5 or below as watchouts, ensuring nothing slips through the cracks. One assessment is useful. A pipeline is powerful. Every property you score is saved to your investment pipeline, a ranked dashboard showing all your assessments in order of quality. Filter by verdict. Sort by score. Toggle between card view and table view. Each card shows the address, price, total score, verdict badge, strongest factor, weakest factor, and risk flag count. At a glance, you can see your entire deal flow, which properties to pursue, which to deprioritize, and which to discard. The pipeline transforms the Belentino Index from a scoring tool into a deal management system. Side by side. Select up to 4 properties and compare them on a single radar chart. 10 axes. For color-coded overlays. The visual profile instantly reveals which property is strongest and where each one is weak. Below the radar, a comparison table maps all 10 factors in columns, with the highest score in each row highlighted. Total scores and verdict badges in the final row. A winner announcement at the top shows the leading property and its margin of advantage. This is how investment committees make decisions. Now you can too. The Belentino Index integrates seamlessly with a wider platform. From any assessment, jump directly to Quick Scorer for a rapid 6-factor pre-screen. Continue to Deal Quality Engine for a deeper 6-dimension analysis. Open Market Scanner to explore the area. Feed your assessment into Offer Engine to calculate your walkaway price. Use Refurb Estimator for detailed cost planning. Every tool in the Belentino ecosystem connects, your property data flows between apps automatically, building a comprehensive investment picture. The Belentino Index is available on the Pro tier. Free users receive 3 assessments, enough to experience the full methodology. All 10 scoring factors. The 4-tier verdict system. Basic pipeline view. Pro unlocks unlimited assessments, side-by-side comparison with radar charts, custom factor weights, custom verdict thresholds, full assessment history, CSV export, and priority support. For serious investors managing active deal flow, Pro delivers the framework that separates instinct from intelligence. Belentino Index. 10 factors. 100 points. For verdicts. Should you proceed or walk away? Now you will know.